how to change your life story in 7 steps, as I did change mine. Life has so much to offer. At the same time, so much challenges in our way too. But the difference between people is that, they use the challenges that they face as a fuel to push them to be the best, the greater version of themselves. Challenges are great teachers, and they will always be there as long as we are alive. But to be miserable after challenges is a choice. You either live as a victim, crumble under the challenges, or be a survivor and write your own storyline of your life. That's what we are going to explore in this video today. If that is your first time here and you want to unlock your potential and you want to get more out of life, to improve your relationship with yourself, to learn how to be successful in your life and stuff like that. So make sure you hit the little subscribe button and the bell next to it. Yes, because I am pumping out great video like that all the time. You won't miss any bit of it. In 2008, my entire life story changed. In a space of 3 years period that I have lost my grandmother, which I love so much, my father, my 2 older brothers, and my beloved sister. And after that, I was depressed. I lost my sense of direction. I lost the will to live. And I wanted to end all the suffering, easy escape, by taking my life. But then something strange happened. When I was, walking, something strange happened when I was at the brink of losing all. And this thing happened to me. I was walking past my playground, and I had seen a pile of abandoned books by the corner of the street. When I came close to the book, one book jumped on my face. I saw it clearly than the rest. It's called The Man's Search for Meaning. It's a 1946 book by Viktor Frankl. He's a Holocaust survivor, which I could not put down when I started. Through my reading, I later realized that after my horrific life event, I was trying to be someone else, and I'm not myself. I became, under the challenges, a victim instead of survivors. And I concluded after a few years of therapy and hours of personal development that if Nelson Mandela Madiba can come from the darkest of place to change his story, then I can too. Now let me make that possible for you too with those 7 simple, easy to implement steps that can change your life story. So challenge number 1 that you have to overcome. Change your surrounding. I guess you heard that a lot. But do you know the saying, tell me who you are, or no, tell me who's your friend, I will tell you who you are. Or maybe I just translated it straight from French, but I knew it from French. Anyway, you get my point. We are social people and we always want to hang around other human beings. The downside of that, the people we are all the time with will transfer their belief and mindset without you even being aware of it. Next thing, you talk and behave like them. So be selective, cross out those who influence you negatively, those who are toxic and bringing you down, along with those who are always mourning and complaining and see life only in a gloomy scenario. Yes, I know, but don't be alarmed that your list of people is getting smaller and smaller. The whole point is to remove negativity, to allow room for positivity. It sounds harsh, yes, I understand, but you need to move forward to be able to enjoy what life has to offer, my friend. Taking difficult decisions, that's one of the first rules of leadership and success. I say to you, welcome to the world of leaders. So challenge number 2 that you need to consider and overcome. Become a teacher of life. If you want to teach, you cannot teach if you don't know the subject, right? So when I made the decision to change my life story, I decided to inspire people to think that regardless of what is happening to their life right now or to you right now, there is always a way out. That's not the end. So I needed to learn how to turn my life around. So I started reading books, listening to audios, reading blogs, and on top of that, I picked few books that I concentrated on. Books about Jesus, about Muhammad, about Gandhi, about Buddha, and also inspirational book like Napoleon Hill. And my favorite book written by Napoleon Hill is called Success Through Positive Mental Attitude. It's basically written by Napoleon Hill and W. Clement Stone. Yeah, you may be very busy now with work 9 to 5. You may have a young family that you look after, or you're just a lazy being. But let me tell you, you still have plenty of time to carve out at least an hour a day to read or to listen or to watch an educational material which will help you toward being the master of your life. Where have you ever been stuck at the traffic or waiting long hours or long time at the appointment and get annoyed and then pull up your phone and then starting playing games? This game like, Candy Crush, instead of doing something which will change the course of your life for the better. Your life story will only change when you understand that your experiences are only the tools to push you forward to greatness. And for that, you need some new input and fresh ideas. Audiobook, for me, are the quickest way to get this free source of inspiration. What I have done then, I had subscription for Audible website so that I can download dozens of books every month. So in my iPhone or my iPad, my playlist was full of audio book on personal development. After learning and understanding the meaning of the challenges in your life, go out and teach others how to change their life story. Trust me, it's very powerful and you feel important. Challenge number 3 that you need to look and overcome. Become an expert by experience. I started by co-founding a network of torture civil called Speak Out Network. And during 2011, when I went through the change in my life story, I started by doing talks at university, school, colleges, also faith group, sharing my life story, not as testimony, but as expertise. I am expert by experience. A couple of years later, I started speaking at, VIP platform, such as the UN, the ministerial gathering, an important, meeting. I spoke alongside people like, Angelina Jolie, the UK Foreign Secretary, and also traveling around the world to speak for the plight of tortured survivors and vulnerable people. I mean, you can Google my name called Basi also, and you will see a lot of material there. I'm not bragging, absolutely not. That's what I do. So building your name among the expert will give you, self-esteem, self-confidence, and self-love. And when I began sharing my messages with the world, it helped me refine my thought and my ideas. I also got to engage with a lot of other people, important people, who share their wisdom with me for free, because I given them free content too, from my experience, from my expertise. To this day, I have contributed to a lot of policies changes around the world that hopefully will help vulnerable people. Before I changed my life story, I was scared to put my name out there, with the fear of persecutions and also danger for my family, who was still, back there. And I was worried, maybe I will be judged or not good enough. The story of your life is best told by you, because you know better than anyone else. Pick a side of your stories you are comfortable to share with the world and go for it. Don't hold back. Be vulnerable and tell your stories. This will alter the course of your life, and people will see you in a different way. So challenge number 4, another that you need to look and try to overcome. Become a hero. I mean, being a hero doesn't mean you need to wear a fancy costume and flying to save people like Superman or Batman or Catwoman or whatever, or what Hollywood depict in the film. Choose a cause, something you feel passionate about and you want to improve the situation. Either that's in terms of human rights, or helping, elder in a hospices, or helping young people, or helping the planet find something. For example, for people, just by trying to make people to feel that somebody cares, it will make a huge difference in their life. And yours as well, trust me. It was easy decision for me to choose, because I am a refugee, and I started helping to address the flow in the refugees policy, so to give a chance for vulnerable people to improve their lives. But I think that I just didn't stop with refugees. I also set up helping young people in my neighborhood in South London by setting up a music studio in my flat. I don't know much about music, but those young people and boys and girls, they love it and don't know much about music. So that is the most important thing for me. It's not about me, it's about them. Even if you impact one person, that one person could be the next, I don't know, Mother Teresa, I don't know, Nelson Mandela, I don't know, somebody big in the world. So experiment the act of giving, and watch it transform the story of your life. Another challenge number 5 that you need to also to look and overcome. Don't become a punching bag and be ruthless with the negative talk. If your mate want to come to you and complain how the world is going to the drain and nothing good is happening and this and that, just say, no thanks, mate. If the lunch lady want to tell you how she hates the weather and when the last time, she has seen the sun, oh, it's raining too much and this and that, say, sorry, mom, I'm not qualified to speak about weather. And you got enough to think about the rainbow already. These meaningless negative conversations are like virus attacking your system. Stop them to get into your system. Negative people love to complain, yet, to forget how lucky they are to have been even born or been alive or even breathe. If someone starts a conversation with you and it's not serving you, politely excuse yourself. Make something up. If you have to. Nothing stopping you to do that. Nobody will judge you for that. Just escape like you are the true Jedi. Phew. Take control of your time and energy. Walking away from negative or negativity or negative conversation is your right. So, challenge number 6 that you need to look into and also overcome. Switch down your media consumption way low. Be very selective what you let in through your ears, your eyes, and your mouth. Take your TV and put it in a closet. If you don't have a closet, so donate to a charity shop. They will be useful for them. Replace your daily habit of watching the news with audiobooks or podcasts or read books or watch documentary or watch thing on YouTube about lives. What you get from those endless TV shows, anyway, apart from you making them a lot of money and you get anxiety in exchange. So use the time to write your story instead. Disconnect from the scammers and consume media that educate and transform your life story. Watch a documentary on nature or successful people, how they made it, or watch movies on true life stories. That's my favorite one. Watch talk show such as Oprah online show that interviews extraordinary people. You have a lot to learn from them. Just stop consuming endless amount of information that doesn't serve you even for a penny. Focus is key, and media will distract you if you don't make the right decision. Also, watch video on YouTube. Like, I love watching, channel like Life Success with Greater and also The Power Within. Nowadays, when I have time, I spend my time watching the inspirational messages. Subscribe to them. I'm going to leave the link in the subscription below. And enjoy yourself. You won't regret it. Challenge number 7. Last but not the least, that you need to look into and overcome. Nobody is born savvy or wise. Nobody knows or could predict the future. So don't waste a lot of time to figure out a solution. You don't know the answer? Ask people, or go to Google or forum. Someone somewhere might have had this situation before and come up with a solution. You never know. No matter how much you plan, you will never predict correctly the outcome of every challenge. No way. So if you don't know, and if the universe can tell you right now, and or your mentors can tell you right now, then don't worry. Worrying is not getting you nowhere. So stop getting lost in the desert with no water and take a drink from the fountain of faith. Faith that says, I am the master of my faith. I am the master of my faith and the captain of my soul. Basically, believe in yourself, my friend. If you don't believe in yourself, how can other people believe on you? And go out and write your life story the way you want to be told. When it's only you that have the pen, so start writing. If you find this video useful, the first thing you have to do is not to be stingy. Share it with the world. Share it with your friends. Share it with your colleagues. Share it in your family. Share it with the people that you want to improve their life. Like, or give me a thumbs up, like they say. And above all, subscribe to my channel, because I am pumping out those kind of great videos all the time, let's say every week. So when you press the subscribe button and you press the bell next to the subscribe button, you won't miss any great video that we put out. That will help you unlock your potential, will help you take control of your life, will increase your self-esteem, self-confidence, self-love, will make you a person who everybody want to hang around with. For now, I say thank you and may God bless you. So take your pen, go write your life story, and see you next time.